就注定的，有钱也不能到处。
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
And you look at it, two middle-of-the-pack teams, they both need every win they can get as they try to ensure they get into the playoffs and maybe even get a decent seed.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Chris Bosh is out there.
还有那一台黑色车载大家一起出去玩。孙子，那可能要开中巴哦，那就所有的孙子全部带着去哦，你看这些阿嬷多快乐啊！哦，整车的孙子呢。
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And good on the basket. Book it.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
For Sacramento, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in.
大姐第一天就躺在饭店了，没有办法出门。
Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kicks it to Morris. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That is some real serious dime drop in there. Exquisite assist.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Dishes it to Cousins. Here's Mack. 8 points his last outing. Shoots the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shot's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shot to stop the run. The Clippers grab the miss. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Greg, you like groove?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Here's Magician. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. And the shot is good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Bosh with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. There's the bucket. Good.
一模一样。
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Magician. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 8 points for free.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Blake Griffin pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Magician passes to Griffin. Good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
So it's Sacramento. They trail by 7. Shots good by Bosh.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player. Adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
哎，你们有小朋友就是学校考试的时候都考，现在就考7、80了。学校，我说学校考的。学校考的吗？对啊。假的。7、80哎。对啊。3、4都有是。3、40是每天回到家都在玩车，是不是？啊，家长还是要缴钱啊，因为不然他没有人顾啊。家长没上班要再送去安亲班。
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told Magician that he wants to
我几乎看不懂。
That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris.
那好适合去华德福哦。
And here we go. And he gets the bucket. Morris has got 6.
那更痛苦。新竹建商可以给他更好的资源，但是又变毒成这样，会疯掉。
There's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
那妈妈的想法是，那妈妈的想法是，不要那么早回家的意思啦。
Right side Bosch. The dish to man. Lets the 3 fly. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Paul. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers. And that one's good. 20 points for Freak.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Passes it to Barry. Morris with the rebound.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's Matt following the basket by Blake Griffin. Here we go, all alone. Magician passes to Len. That's a 2 from Paul. And again, the Clippers good for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been a transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Morris, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up.
是你看到的都这么差吧？
The second from the line.
因为我看到其他的都还好啊。
And looking at his production, he averages a little
对
more
啊
than 7 points a game.
有啦，还是有碰过啦。
Here's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Magician passes to Green. Here's Magician. Count that one. Magician's got 23.
And the defense is in disbelief here.
因为那时候有一天第一次段考前，爸爸打电话来说，我说我们那园艺说可以去你那边问书吗？不是小科吗？干嘛来我们这啊？跟小科问书啊？不知道啊，对啊。他说园艺说想去你那边看书。对啊。哦，你知道吗？我这边感觉很做社区化服务，你知道吗？
没有来补习，我还要做
因为我跟你讲，很多补习班其实他们是没有收那种所谓的
文书啊。
不是，对，就是你没课， 进去温书的。其实我发现很多补习学校没有，不知道为什么，好奇怪。哪会啊？我们的空教室超多的，你知道吗？
Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this for his career.
我们空教室超多的。
806 career assists, a record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor, controlling the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence. That Utah never missed the playoffs at any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Here's Jones after the basket by Los Angeles. And that one's good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's now 26 points for Freak.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket, for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Clippers leading by 19. Out left to the wing.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably
Mickey.
also because they haven't figured out how to
inside.
do what they know.
That one finds the mark on target from Magician.
That's just what it is.
Magician's got 28.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Griffin passes to Magician. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the basket by Jones. Jones has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Those shots good from Magician.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
On the wing, Stevenson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Kings trail by 20. For 3, Price. Can't get it to go. To the inside. That's the Magician. They get it back. Mickey can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Puts up a 3. Price can't get that one to fall. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Portland. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And for the Kings, they're shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Jones, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
And here's Jones following the 3-pointer by Freak. Jones kicks to Price. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kupis comes in for Blake Griffin, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Mickey. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bass with the screen. Jones dishes the pass. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Magician in Los Angeles with the triple.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
The end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about... What it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of platoon swap here for the Clippers. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Magician in a 2-guard. Mickey out there with Griffin. And it's Green. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Magician, good. Magician's got 41.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead. All right, a moment to check out the stats for Stevenson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay on a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be... Oh, wow.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Such a wide-open look. Price has got 6 points. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And there's the pass to Magician. From 15 feet away, another one falls to the Clippers.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Cousins, the pass to Stevenson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Clippers, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72% stolen by Stevenson. Jones against Griffin. Outside, Jones. Here's Alexander. Nobody near Stevenson. And it's Stevenson again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Griffin slams it in.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny, that's a facial.
For 3, Price. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. There's the bucket. Good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Feeds to Cousins. He dishes it to Stevenson. Shot is off.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
That's good. Magician's got 52 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
From the arc. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Kicks to Stevenson. Kings moving the ball around. And here's Price from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it.
Here's Magician. Again, Los Angeles.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Another steal. By himself. Oh, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Throws it up high. And the basket good. But Magician's got 58.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Shot's good.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to them. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, there's no doubt. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jones, no longer. To the paint. This is to Griffin. Can't cash in from close range. 1 second left. And so a pretty lopsided.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Can't argue with anything we've been doing so far. We've worked so much harder than them at both ends. I'm really proud of you guys. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of lift we could use. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Talk about great numbers for a Magician. 8 rebounds, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Sheldon Mack, and it's Barry in at the 2 spot. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. And that is the last touch by Griffin.
Tape up.
How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now? The top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. To the inside. And Griffin, here we go. That's good. Griffin's got 8.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Barry. Here's Fredrickson. Off target with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Takes the 3. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Magician, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Magician's got 6 in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movements off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Fredrickson. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 13 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Len, good.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Cousins against Len from 13. Cousins, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
No good from Magician.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
To the middle, kicks it out to Paul. The tray, shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 5 assists in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Paul, finished off the break. Paul's got 15.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
At the top of the key, Cousins. Here's Barry. Drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and it did it perfectly.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Blake Griffin. And a change for the Kings. Pass is checked in. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity. No good from Magician.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Magician's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ball outside. Magician passes to Len. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural born scorer.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The feed now to Bosch. Good on the baseline, Jay. Bosch has got 8.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Len. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now the Clippers moving it up. Finish off the break. Paul's got 20 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
So the wing on the left. Len kicks to Redick. Len sets a screen for Redick. Magician. Mack grabs the miss.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Kufis checked in for the Clippers. And Stevenson's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Magician. The layup missed. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. The dish to Bass. And fouled hard that time. No get to the line.
Shot, gentlemen. And now a chance, Kevin, to see how the last month has fared for the Clippers. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Free throw drops for Bass. And so Bass nails both of them. LA's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Stevenson, and the shot is good from Magician.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Another steal, all by himself. Pushing it up. Here's Paul. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Another steal. And here we go. Clippers running again. It's tipped.
Yeah.
Stevenson. Wash up on top. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. 10 points for Chris Bosh.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
And he gets it to go.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Kings have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Unloads. Rebounded by a Magician. Magician's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Hey.
Stolen by Stevenson. And now running it up the court. Matt pushing it up. No good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Kings shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Another steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Paul with the ball, plays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 24.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, get a running start to the rim, you should get a good number of scoring chances that way.
Mag dishes to Buck. Passes to Banks. 5 on the clock. Kufis with the block, and he gets it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. Freak number 1. And, of course, Lance Stevenson.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your two guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Left side, Price. Shot to stop the drought. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Down low, Robin. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Pass to Magician. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Stevenson. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Jones the pass to Stevenson. And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
A different look for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Kufis, and it's Mickey in for J.J. Redick. And a change for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Chris Bosh.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind blocking.
Here's the break. Up the floor. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible.
Stevenson outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by a Magician. The Clippers shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Robbins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Clippers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And so he makes both from the line.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from a charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Finished off the break. 6 points for him.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Cousins with a screen for Jones. Looking to end the run. No good. Nice D from Magician. Los Angeles has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
On the wing, Stevenson shoots the 3. That's good. Stevenson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Griffin passes to Magician. That drops.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Sacramento with the ball. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Clippers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Jones. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Perry. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That's good by Mickey.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
It's stolen. And they're running. Here's Robbins. Finished off the break.
Oh, great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
King shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Matt. Here's the screen from downtown. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds, Kings. Sacramento keeps possession. Here's Barry. Drops in the layup for two.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. He's absolutely killing it from outside.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Bosch, the screen. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Magician. The Clippers rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers grab the miss.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Pass to Bosch. Bosch with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Showboating.
帅耶！
Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And they get it. And it's good on the layup. Bosch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
A nice shot by Kukoc.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Bosch, the screen. Here's Barry. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 3 assists tonight.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
No good from Magician. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The pass to Matt. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Passes to Magician. Right through the D for the layup.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too. Just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Here's Matt. Here's Fredrickson. They get it again.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a one-sided battle on the boards, no doubt.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Here's Robbins. Finish off the break.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. LA has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Magician. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Barry passes to Cousins. Oh, and that one, no question. Howard.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Mack to the inside. And he comes it one-handed.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
There's the pick. Pass to Barry from outside the arc. The shot is off, so the Clippers will take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for a magician. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
The pass to Barry, 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Yeah.
Chris Paul grabs the miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And he gets it to go.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
I be on my little mouse drip. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were a superior team in every department, in every category.
Men amongst boys tonight.
Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Next season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio every night, late night.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies.
I mean,
Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I They like go for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't make me what I am. They just found me like this.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us, Kevin.
My dad used to tell me he would come in at
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Real quick, 0 to 100.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan player of the game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
That was some of the most passionate rebounding work I've ever seen. Guys aren't supposed to be capable of getting that many rebounds in a single game. He was just an animal on the board. It was something special to behold.
Seeing Freak
这个衣服是可以调色啊。 好，不然就是吊嘎啊，就是这种吊嘎的，按自己在配色这样。
For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jetson, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.
Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. When they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people.
把它换了一双，有没有更像他了？我帮他衬是那个格子衬衫，可是我觉得还好，穿起来效果还好。你看那格子衬衫效果，就那一件有没有？
这一件我觉得还好。
对啊，你们花半天，然后结果穿起来还好。这就跟他的一样，我就想说，放我来设计阿 Q 会现在在穿的衣服，感觉很可爱。他就什么都可以设计，长袖、短袖，然后棉被啊，反正你就可以把那个家打造跟人家一模一样。那地板也可以自己弄，地板好像也可以。
这个要干嘛？调养身体。
打。设计中好垃圾。 爱你，我找到他的乐趣了，就是打到我女儿啊。嘿嘿。